Mhm. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 8th, and it is block day. Okay, we're on Martha Washington. We're on M, block number 13 in our alphabet block that we're doing. Okay, so um, I'm going to go ahead and. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. How are you? So good to see you. Okay. Hi, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Sharon. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Everybody saying hi, 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 hi. Yeah, I just had to say goodbye to Lori, but you know. Okay. So this block, before we get into it, is very colorful. You can either do it colorful or not colorful. It's up to you. But before we get into anything like that, I got my Lori Holt fabric yesterday from the back quarter shop, and I just now opened it. Ooh, April Lori Holt back quarter bundle. Okay, this is it. All right. We have some really pretty colors to find here. Okay. So this is for the back quarter bundle. All right. I also got a new Twitch light. These are the for the gaming. Coral it's called. And something that some people probably have forgotten about. A new album. It's a double album. Creedence Clearwater. Their greatest hit. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, I can get started on that. And these really cute golden eggs for Easter came a little bit late. All right. So, hi Gladys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hmm. Okay, this is trash. Now, as I was saying, on this block, they have two, three, four, five different colors. Okay. Everybody's saying hi to Gladys. And then let me go over to my put on my glasses first of all. I can see some things that are close, but others not. Um, to see what's what here. Yeah, I have a red Easter bunny. Yeah, I know, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna choose my colors now because I'm doing the 12-inch block. Okay, which is this one here. Okay, for the pinwheel. Oh, okay, we got a lot of background. What do I want to use for the background? Do I want to do white or what do I want to do? Uh, All right, I've got all this here that I can use, so I'm going to use that. Let me grab my iron. Oh, what's that, shade? Okay, get more up. Away. Organization's not one of my fortes. Okay, Gladys put up today's block. Thank you so much, Gladys. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I think I'm going to do um all the colors go together. I'm going to do this as a background, I think. I don't think I've used it yet. No. Okay, I'm going to use this as a background. 3.5. Hmm. Maybe it will let me. I don't know. I'll have to grab a ruler and see if it'll work. It might be too small for what they're asking for. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, then assorted fabrics for the outer star. All right, they want four different colors: blue, red, like a, I don't know, reddish pink, and so I'm gonna go these four, because some of these, um, so I got a lot of blues and a lot of reds and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with these, and then two for the pinwheel. Okay, so the pinwheel, let's make it, I don't know, um, a gold and a red. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so this will be the pinwheel. Now, I have to make sure that the background of this is going to be big enough before I can do anything. Okay. All right, so let's iron this up real quick and see what we got. Okay, and Okay, so on the background, they're asking for um what happened for 1 square at 7 1/4. See, so that's gonna take a big old hunk out of it. 7 1/4. Mhm. Am I ever disorganized these days? No, this biggest one is what, 6? Yeah, not big enough. Okay. So this one is big. Okay, 7 1/4. Let's see here. Maybe, I don't know if set this over here out of the way. I got this little area right here, which is not a lot, but there's a little. Okay, I'm gonna go as close as I can to 7 1/4 because I need the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about right here. And go across. See, I'm learning to do it the smart way now. I'm not doing it the okay. Now let's see. Big enough. Okay, here's my 7, and then here's my 1/4 all the way down. Okay, and then going this way. No, I need to line it up here. Basically, where this bigger arrow is. Okay, it shows that I need to where I need to line it up at. So this is my 7 1/4. All right, lining it up. Hi, Beverly. Welcome. How are you? Long time no talk. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of what I need to get done. Okay, so this is a 7 1/4. Okay, the next thing they want is a 4 1/4. At least they're doing the quarters now, not the. That was the biggest block we had to do. No, just whack my. Okay, so we need one block at 4 1/4. Okay, let's see. It's like this 4 1/4. I may have enough. I'm not sure. I hope. Okay, 4 1/4 is gonna be the same thing, except for doesn't look like it has the big, but this one is at 1/4. It says it right there, 1/4. Okay. So iron that. Hmm, looks like I might get lucky. I might. Where's my sugar? Oh, here they are. Okay, I saw through it here. All right. Now we're going to do the 4 squares at 3 1/2. I'm not sure. This 3 1/2, but that's not going to be 3 1/2, unfortunately. I don't think. No. Okay, I need to fold this because I need to do 4 squares at 3 1/2. So let's fold this in half. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm going to cut this edge off right here, this extra, what, I don't know what it is. I never have known what it is. Okay, go away. Now, 3 1/4, right? Okay, no, 3 1/2. Okay, okay, 3 1/2. Line it up. This is your quarter. This is your half. Okay, so I'm going to get as close to that as I can because I'm going to have to cut the edge off right here because it's folded. So I need 4 of them. Two and 4. Okay, here, about right here. Make it even with the other one, right? Yeah, these things go a lot further than you realize once you get cut. What you think won't make it, does, right? Okay, then I need 2 at 3 7/8. What, 7/8? Okay. You count these little lines right here, okay, from the three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the last little line before you get to the 4. Okay. Ask me how long it took me to get that down. All right. And that's all I need. And there's still plenty left for what I didn't think I was going to have enough. So fold it back up, set it off to the side over here. on top of this one. I got two stacks going. The one I'm using and okay, let's see. These are both 3.5, right? Gosh, what a memory. Okay, that's even over there. So my halfway mark is here. It has a big arrow down here because it's that would be a quarter, but because it's on the half, it has a big arrow. So I'm going to line this up and I have it 3.5 all the way around. Okay. So my first two. Hi, Lori. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Welcome, welcome. I enjoyed your live today. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here as I did on the other two because they need four of them. The same. Dave, Dave, can you dump this? Because it's full. Oh, why not? I'm on. Okay, so I'm going to iron those real quick. Put these four together. Okay, thank you. Oh, here's this. See the box right there? Be careful, there's those things in.
There's those things.
The packing little things that they put in. Okay, and then I need two at 3 7/8. Now remember, that was the last line before the four. Okay, and that one has the little arrow right there. That arrow's not big at all. So, okay. So these are all different sizes. What I want to do is keep them organized. You know my brain. Okay, so the first ones are the 3.5. One, two. There's so many. This is going to be number one. Okay. And then the 3 7/8 is number two. Mm. And 4 1/4 is number three. Let's see. Gladys says she's feeling better. Good, Gladys. I'm glad. I was going to ask you that as soon as I got a little bit more situated here. I'm glad to hear it. And Lori's asking, was it Lori? Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Beverly says, Lori, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I really like your haircut. It looks great. Yes, absolutely. And then number four is the 7 1/4 one. Okay. So I'm just going to set these off to the side over here for right now. Okay. Now, for the four different colors, which are these, I need them. I need 4 squares cut at 3 7/8. Okay. So out of each of this four, I need them cut at 3 7/8. I just need one. All right. Think I can do it, guys? Well, we'll find out. Haven't used this one yet. Um, Wondering if what size is this? I just happened to see that over there. Okay, this one's plenty big enough. Okay. So here's one without using this. He did. Good, good. I have some of these scraps that I just noticed hanging out. And since it's all in the same pattern, color, whatever you call it, 1, 2, and that's all that I can see as far as my my scraps go. Okay, 1, 2. So then I need these. I don't need this. All right. So set that off to there. And Lori said, "Thank you, Beverly." And Beverly says, "Lori, you're welcome." And Lori says, "Gladys, happy that you are feeling better." Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm happy she's doing better too. 3 and 7, 3 7/8. Okay. Fairly obvious to me that it needs to be ironed down. And then I don't know what's going on here. Put it back in the file. Okay, then this one, I need one that's 3 7/8. Okay. Which is more likely to come like this. I'll be working my way this way. Okay, now iron that one down. And then again, we're going to fold it. Okay, now I'm going to bring these down to where they're 3 7/8. Okay, yeah. Just right here on the arrow. And it looks like, okay. One. Which way did I go? This way? Yeah. If you can get it to line up evenly, okay, along the edges here, then you know that you cut it right. You can just take care of the excess. This piece here, I don't know what it came from, but oh, this fabric likes to catch onto my sleeve here. Not very thrilled about that. And this, okay, so extra threads. Okay, this is going to be fabric 2. So I need another 2. Thank you, Gladys. She put up today's block. Thank you. Okay, then on the pinwheel, we need 2 squares at 4 1/4. Okay, so we need 2 squares at 4 1/4. That's what these are. You want to put one here. You can do them all the same color. You can do whatever you want to do. I am doing them all like this, 2 different colors. And did I say 4 1/4? Yes. Okay. Oh, one. This gold is actually very pretty. I like it. Mm. And or I don't think that's 4 1/4, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Um, Clean up a little bit here. Okay. All right. Now this should be all the fabric that we need, providing I didn't mess up like I usually do. I know. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fabric back down over here where it goes. So this is out of the way. Okay. If I need it, I know where it's at, right? Okay. And I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4, which was where? Here, here. 4 1/4. Okay. Lines up pretty good. This one is 4 1/4. Um, Now let's see what they want us to do. This is fabric 3. And there's no more than a fabric 3, so you're okay. Okay, set that right here. Okay, so what do we have to do? Well, I need my pencil. Sharp. Okay, let's see here. On the 4 squares that we did on the background, which is number 1, we aren't going to do anything. Okay, we're just going to leave it. 2 squares at 3 7/8, which is 2. We are going to, on both of them, we're going to do it on the one diagonal. Okay. So 1 and 1. What's everybody else working on today? Is anybody doing this block or is it just me? Okay, so then we're going to cut it where we drew the line, or as close to it as you can. As you get better at doing this, you'll be able to do it without marking it. Okay, 1, 2. And when you cut it, you'll go from 2 squares to 4 triangles in a blink of the eye. Okay, so again, this was fabric number, well, part of fabric number 1, but it's number 2 here. So background 2, put it here with the other ones. And then on square, the square right here, they want us to do it on both of the corners. So we're going to go this way first. Okay. This is what I bought my Lazy Susan for, and I never use it. So when you do it, you're going to end up having an X. Okay. Like X marks the spot. Okay. Right. So they want us to do it on both of the diagonals, right? So I drew an X here to let me know what I meeting in the middle right here on both diagonals. There's a drawing. Okay. So now no color. Now we're going to go and we're going to cut here on this one. Okay, on this diagonal. And because I have my little handy dandy, I don't have to move anything or touch anything. I just have to put this back like this. And I had another one that I used so much I had to get this new one, and I don't even hardly use this one, right? Okay, so these are the four that you get when you do it on both sides. And this would be number three. Number three. To set over here with the other ones. And then the number four, the same, okay? But because this is such a big block, this is not going to reach. So I'm going to get the bigger one, or I should say the longer one. Okay. And I'm going to move this out of the way. Right. As long as it's not jabbing me in the gut, I'm okay. Okay, we're going to draw like this. We're going to do it again over here. Okay. Corner to corner. And if you make a mistake, no worries. It'll show up. It'll be in the same anyway. So there's your center right there. You got them again on all four corners. Right? Now, I don't think, yeah, that's not going to fit. Okay. Simply because it's round. So I have to do it this way. And that's all right. Are there any questions or did everybody leave me? Okay, we're going to line it up corner to corner. Okay. As as best as you can. This is not helping, so all right. Okay, I'm going to take these and I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da-da-da. Sandra's still there. She's sewing. Dorlin got home from the doctor's. Everything go good at the doctor's for you, Dorlin? I hope. Where's Delaney today, Sandra? Okay, so this one is number 4, and that's the end of your background fabric. Okay, this is what they wanted you to do. So I did what they asked. Okay, on the next one, I don't think I need this anymore. It's just for the one. Okay, on the different colored fabrics right here that I did on number 2, we're going to cut these on the one diagonal. So this is easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Um, Gladys said hi to her Lynn. Sandra said hi to her Lynn. Oh, she's with her aunt. Nice. Gives you a day off, huh? Okay, 1, 2, and the last one. Okay, now I'm going to take it and cut it on the where I just did it. We're going to cut it in half. Okay. Now, they said that we're not going to use all of it, so I don't know from which ones we are or which ones we're not. So, 2,3, 4. Are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions about anything? Ah, this is choking me. Okay, so after cutting it, you'll have 8 because you're taking 4 and cutting it, right? So that gives you 8. But as I said, I don't think we're going to use all 8 when, get right down to it. Okay, so that's number 2, but we might use it all. I don't know. Maybe it was this one. Okay, so we're going to both triangles, so I'm going to need this one again. Okay, so we're going to cut it. I'm going to cut it on the, well, we're going to make an X again. Okay, on each corner, we're going to have from corner to corner. So that's the first one. This is the second one. Okay, and do it again with this one. Like so. Dorlin, breast cancer check. Now I have to go for a mammogram. You don't have breast cancer, do you, Dorlin? Please say you don't. My mom and both my aunts passed from that. Okay, you see how it's on the another X sensors right here? Well, we're going to go ahead and cut what we just did on both the diagonals. Okay, and let me just set that back in place a little bit. So for our next cut, okay, okay, and then this one we're going to do the same. Cut, cut. Okay. Okay. Gonna iron these. This is the one you'll have extras because you only need two of each. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the other ones off to the side. Okay. And this is your fabric number 3. Okay. Now, whoa, what was that? Okay. Now that we got all that done, I believe I can start putting it together. All right, let me grab my all right, so we're going to start with fabric 1 around the corners, right? Let's see. Fabric 1 is the squares. So it's these squares right here. Okay. 1, 2. I'm falling behind. Hang on. Dorland runs in my mom's side of the family. My blood disorder is from my father's side. I am hoping it skipped me since my youngest sister had it. Oh my gosh, Dorland. Yeah, ours is every other generation. It runs. So this generation, nobody's had it yet. Of the cousins and everything, we're all good. But in my daughter's generation, there's like 75% chance. My sister had that test done that tells you, how at risk you are and all that. And so that's how I know what. Okay, so let me see here. We got one. Wait, what's the big one? big one. This one. Okay, this one. And this one. Yeah, this goes like that. And I'll fix all this when I get, when I get closer to the, but for right now, I just want to leave it spread out. Gives me more room to work with. And Carrie fell asleep. Oh, Carrie. Okay. Now we're going to take our number 2, this one right here. Okay. And what we're going to do, let's say I do it like this. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it across this way, the same. Like this. We're going to want the same colors on each of our okay, like so. Then again, we're going to go like this, do the opposite of what. Like that, okay. Okay, then our center, our square is the bigger of the two, which was the number 2, okay. So this is going to go like this, and like this. It's going to touch the center here. Okay, this piece right here touches the center, according to what I'm looking at. Like this. And the last one would be going like this. Okay. Then we're going to come back and we're going to take these and our other colors here. Let's do these colors here first so I know what I'm doing. Okay. That one's going to go like that. And across from that one's going to be this one. It's going to go like that. And this one's going to go like this, I believe. Yeah. That one like that. And then our extras, which are these right here, are going to go like this. It's going right there, but that's not right. Okay, we got the big one here. I got to put this together so I know what I'm doing. Okay, then we're going to do the same here. Okay, let's bring this kind of to the middle. Okay, so this piece joins this one here. Move it all over a little bit. Okay. And then this one goes like that. You gotta love it. It's like a puzzle, you know? Okay, so those are okay. And we go like this, okay? And there's our pinwheel in the middle. Okay. And then we move these up so they all join. And those go like that. You'll see it when we get closer. Okay. This. We're closer. And there you go. That's what it looks like when it's all done. I put these opposite, 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 and the same here. They're opposite, but they're joining. Okay. Da, 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 da. What is this? Why did I put these where they don't go? Now it won't come out. Hmm. How do I get this out of here? Okay, one, two, another two, three, four. All right, two, one, four. Hmm. Okay, so now I'm going to set up my sewing machine. Okay. Boy, I haven't used my machine in 2 weeks. Take this over here. And while I'm sewing, I need to see what I need to sew first. Okay, first off, we're going to sew the pinwheel. Okay. Making two of each color set. So we're gonna here. I'm gonna sew those little things and then sew them to that one. So I'm gonna do those first, and then iron. This is what they want. Okay, then this one this way. Which I think this one goes like that. Where did it go? Oh, like that. Okay. And again, the last one. There is only four. And so I'm gonna iron them one by one so I know what I'm doing. I'm not good at keeping track of what goes where, so I need to make sure that I know what I'm doing over here. Okay. So remember, on these, I don't um, do the things, I just iron them. I don't iron open the seams, which I probably should, but I don't because it goes much quicker when you don't than when you do. I got another one here. Okay, that goes like that. And this one. These went flying over. Okay, that goes here. And the last one, do these itty bitty ones first and then throw them to and it goes pretty quick, I think. This is block number 13 of the alphabet. So our next block will be N. I need to look up and see what's what. I'm actually having fun doing these. Um, doing these. I don't find it a waste of time. I think it's fun. Okay, so then you line those up, right? Yes. Okay, so you line them up with the point sticking out, okay? So that when you do it, it's going to look like this. We're going to match this point and this point, okay? So we want to go along the long line of the flying geese. It is a flying geese, okay? Or that's what they call it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the four right now. This is the easier part of okay, one. And I'm not assembly line sewing it because I need to keep track of what goes where in the like that. Need to make sure that I'm doing it right. Those of you that know me know that I can mess up easily. And have to get out my old buddy, the seam ripper. Boy, this is shrinking down. This one. Number four is the last one. Okay, so now I'm gonna iron these and make sure that these are cut to the right. Easier to cut them when they're smaller. Okay. Yeah, I always close it when I'm not using the theme the rotary cutter. It's a good habit to get into. And the reason I do it is because um, when I slice my finger off, I don't want to have a repeat anytime soon. That's my way of, that's why I do it. All right, here's one. Okay, now as I do this, I can cut off the corners here that I don't want, like this one, for example. Just making sure this is pretty straight. And go here. I'm not sure I'm putting those back right, but I will when it comes down to it. Make sure that it's back in there right. Okay, line it up. One, threads all over the place. Shocking, I know. Okay, so this one goes over here. And here's the last one. They're so little when you get done, you know? They really are. Okay, so this one's going to go this way. Okay. All right. So those, oh, I don't know how they go. Let's make the pinwheel. Whoa. Looks like I already did. Okay, so we want this one. Um One goes like that. That one goes like that, right? Yeah. This one goes like that. And that one closer to that. No. Um, yeah, I think that's it. It looks like it. Okay. So next we're going to do the flying geese here, okay? So those are on the outer, which is easy, these right here. I'm gonna go ahead and sew these real quick. Well, not easy, but you know. Okay, and I'm gonna grab the other one to the other side. This. Yeah, line them up at the bottom of the. I go like this, and at the bottom here, and go up. Okay, making sure that there's plenty of room. Okay, here's my first one. Ta-da! Turn it around this way. Second one. Okay, where we at? Gladys says no bleeding allowed on fabric. I'm not bleeding. Gayla. Hi, Gayla. Kathy, I request you'll find and sew on your chicken quilts. I would love that. Okay, Gayla. Gladys. Hi, Gayla. Sharon says, I wanted to see your flying geese technique, but I can't see anything. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on. I'll start from the beginning and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Grab one. But since I already started this one, I'll finish it. Now, what I do is, okay, let's say, can you see this? Am I up high enough or down low enough? Or okay, see how it goes like this? I start on the bottom corner right here, okay? And then I fold it over because up on the top right here, I'm only going to need a quarter of an inch. So I almost said inch. So you do it like that on the bottom, okay? And then you fold, you just bring it all the way up, and you have all this extra right here. But it doesn't matter. You'd rather have extra than not have enough, right? So you go over there and you sew this, and I'll show you the second part here in just a minute, okay? Okay, so this part's sewn together. Now the other piece, this one right here, okay, open that up. See how it's hanging over? You're going to have more than a quarter of an inch, which is what you want, okay? The more, the better. Okay, so the second one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line it up right here. And I used to use pins all the way, but I don't use the pins anymore. Okay, so you're going to line it up like that. Okay, you take the longer piece, and then I'm going to sew that. Okay, so you have your flying geese. Open it. They're flying off to the sunset. And then you're going to do right here, you're going to go to a quarter of an inch and you're going to cut that off, which I'll be doing here in a few. That's how I do my flying geese. Did you want me to show you one more time? I have one more. Okay. It's starting to get to my back over here. Okay, line it up here and here. I used to have really big issues with the flying geese. I mean, it was really bad. And then Sandra taught me this way. So time for me to wake up my daughter. Jen, time to get up, rise and shine. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. And I have my trusty ruler here that cuts at a quarter of an inch for me. So it's perfect. Okay. So that's how I want it, like this. Basically, I'm just cutting that off right now. And of course, the two ends right here that have the, but I don't need the,
Unknown caller.
every time somebody calls lately, they did something on the phones, I don't know, but every time somebody calls, it takes me off of whatever I'm doing. And that really irritates me to no end. Oops. Plus, I used to use starch. I should get back into the starch thing. Um, I need to get a new one of those pens. I keep saying that, and I keep forgetting to order one. Um, so that I can get back into the starch and make it all look pretty and all that. But for right now, I'll lay down really nice. Um, you're welcome, Sharon. Sandra does it. Well, this is the way she taught me how to do it. Yes. Sandra says, "Oh," or Sharon says, "Sandra, you taught her." Yeah, because Sandra saw me getting frustrated by the minute, right? So Sandra has taught me a lot, and so has Gladys. So between the two of them, and sometimes Susan, I've learned a lot, and gosh, I should have just worn a t-shirt today. Dying over here, this sweatshirt on. Okay, this is a quarter here. Could be because it's all closed up in here, but only until Jen gets up. Okay, so next they want me to, I have to make sure that the pin moves correct before I start throwing it together. Gayla says, "Hi." You're welcome, Gladys. And Sanders says Sharon, maybe. Okay, I need to make sure that I did this right. Okay, so this one goes like that. This one goes like that, like that. Yeah, okay, that's right. We need to sew the two together. Wait. Okay, this one. Goes. I don't think this is right. I think I made a mistake. It's fine. Seam ripper, seam ripper. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Are you not allowed to take a vacation? No, because then when you come back, you got to make sure that you remember everything and get back into the groove. And is everybody remembering to give me a thumbs up, please? Da 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 da. I was so relaxed on my vacation. I told Jen, I said, wow, Jen, I should close down my channel. Okay, I have to make sure now that I have it going the right way. I did it wrong. Okay, so these are my two pieces that go with the far corner. So this one joins that one. And then this one joins that one. So it looks kind of like that, right? Yeah. I keep thinking that one's wrong, but it's not. It's right. Okay. I got it. I know, not the same river, huh, Gladys? Rip it, rip it. And nope. Okay, Gayla. Gladys says she agrees. All right. This time I'm gonna do it right. Okay, fold it over. And I can totally tell that where I made the mistake last time. As I'm doing this, I can still see it. Okay, but I got it right this time. Okay, so this one goes like this, like that. And I take these two and do the same. Okay. Okay. I will say this though, you guys, I'm taking another week off in July. for the All-Star break. Okay, for the baseball. These are things that, man, I just can't miss. I have to watch it. Okay, so this piece goes. Yeah, yeah. This one. See, like this right here, you just iron it as it is because there's nothing, unless you want to iron open up the seams and stuff. But as it looks, you just iron it like it is. Okay, this piece goes like that. Just, it's right. It just doesn't look right, but it is. Okay, so I'm going to throw this together right now. Okay. But I'm almost done because my legs back start to hurt. Okay, there's some thread here I need to cut over here. Okay, so this piece basically goes like that. Leave it right there, don't touch it. Okay, so these two ends together. I'm not sure there's any seams that need to be matched, but find out as we go along. If there is, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, no. Okay, and then the pin will get sewn to this, like so. did its own too, like so. So here. All that stone. So now I've got to marry it and cut the thread. And not quite done yet. Cut the thread. More here. Okay. So to put it back, I want yeah, it goes like that. The same here. Iron, cut the thread. Sheet thread. Big piece hanging out right here. Um, Gayla says, Gladys, what are you working on now? And she says, nothing, Gayla. I had a fall on Monday, hit my head at my sister's house. So I'm taking it easy and I'm better today. Yes, take it easy. Was your sister there when you did it to help you? Oh, she was saying to me last night. We had KFC, right? And first thing I did was I knocked over the drink on the carpet. So they had to clean that. Then I yeah, we're gonna have to match the themes here, you guys. So I'm gonna put a couple pins. Then I'm eating, and I knocked over the whole entire thing of mashed potatoes and gravy, and it went all over my blanket and everything. And I'm going, oh man! So we threw that in the wash. It needed to be washed anyway, but I was not having a good night. Gayla says sorry for your fall. Happens to the best of us, you know. You need to take it over and iron. It's more often than not, my themes don't match like they should. So I'm not really too awfully worried about it. Hey Dave, hey Dave, can you fix this pillow for me? Give me a second. I'll be over there. Here, I'll just stand up. Why are you sliding down? Because it happens when I go back and forth to the iron to the sewing machine. It always happens. I go slip sliding all over the place. Slip sliding away. That too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tidy it up a little bit. Where are all these people coming from here? Okay, this one I don't need. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of some of these threads, make it look a lot nicer. Because there are threads everywhere. Okay. Come on, look at all these. You're over here, iron it, make it look nice and party. Let's show I still got my stuff. All right. Now where's my okay, there you go, guys. There it is. Martha Washington block or star. I think star is what it's called. Star. Okay. Yes, and her hubby helped get me off the step. That was very nice. Yeah, that they were there for you. Okay, so that's my block. The completed. Signed, sealed, delivered. Not really. It's just completed. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to put it. Oh, I have to take a picture. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you. Thank you. Camera. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Here's the rest of them. So I'm going to put this one at the bottom, right? And there we go. Excuse me. Some of these threads off of here that drive me nuts. I do have a thread, whatever you call, to get rid of it. You just run it over and it picks it up. But I don't know which box it's in to just go ahead and grab it. Okay, unplug the iron. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Okay, now for those of you that weren't here when I came on, I wanted to show you guys things I got for Easter, okay? Isn't that cute? Look at that golden egg. The little Easter bunny and all that. It's so adorable. You could put whatever you want in it. And then I got this is called the Nintendo Switch Lite. Okay. I have turquoise and I have a yellow, and now I have this one. It's called Coral. Okay. Then I got Creedence Clearwater album. It's a double album. It's all their you know greatest hits. And this was not for Easter, but this is the fabric that came from the Fat Quarter Shop. The 12 fat quarters. It's really pretty. And here's the coloring and stuff back here. That came yesterday. Okay, so now walk. It needs to be cleaned a little bit. Excess threads in there that I don't want it to have. All right. Okay. Put this away. This away. That away. Okay. Now, let's see. I wonder what we have. You grew up with Credence? I know. So did I. I love Credence. And I got a whole bunch of and I mean by a whole bunch, I'm not kidding. I got some CDs, okay? I got Bobby Sherman, Greatest Hits. Um a lot of the 70s. My God. Rocket Man, Elton John, and other ones. Again, the 70s. It Never Rains in Southern California. Babe, what would you say? Last song. Cover of the Rolling Stone. Things like that on that one. And this one, Seasons in the Sun, Spiders and Snakes, Rock and Roll, Hooked on a Feeling. Okay. Cher's Greatest Hits. It's a 2 CD. It's heavy. A couple of them she's doing with Sonny. Okay, this is a 3 CDs. It's Elton John's Ultimate Greatest Hits. It's all Elton John's hits. Okay. And let me tell you, Elton John did a lot of hits. I've got the traffic looping in my head today. Here's Neil Diamond's Christmas. Foreigner's Greatest Hits. Ultimate Bee Gees. 2 discs, their greatest. Except I don't see I've got to get a message to you. That's okay. I have it on the other one. Another 70s gold. It's a couple 2 CDs. Okay, I didn't get like Chicago and stuff like that because here's Glenn Campbell's greatest hits. Very best of the Partridge Family. Another 70s. This one has 4. We got like ABBA's Waterloo, Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. I need to get ABBA's greatest hits. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. Ken is My Bridge Over Troubled Water. Simon and Garfunkel. And another 70s. 110 Soldier, Brand New Key, Sunshine. Austin Roberts, Rocky, Something's Wrong with Me, things like that. His greatest hits. Another 70s. They got a whole bunch of Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. Elton John, Tiny Dancer. Michael Jackson, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Um, things like that. Barry Manilow, all of his greatest hits on 2 CDs. The Best of Bread. So those are the ones that I got. These are my in the past week or so. So they haven't even been opened. I got a new stereo to play them on. I have one over here, but it doesn't sound that good. So that'll keep me busy forever and ever and ever. That's quite the collection. I know. And I got a whole bunch more over here. I got some country and I just got tons of CDs. They all go to my daughter when I'm gone. Unless there's something Michael wants, but I doubt it. Not his kind of music. So, and I got a few more albums coming along the way. So I thought, hey, I have some original albums from the 70s, but and the 60s, but growing up. But there are some out here that I don't have. And yes, I'm a music fanatic. I love music. Love it, love it, love it. And if I just want to hear my CDs, I have a CD over here, a CD player, and I got an external one that I can put on the outside of my computer. But I do have this one over here. And this stereo plays, my old stereo plays AM, FM, cassettes, CDs, and the records. So I'm going to give that to Jen. I think as soon as I find what box my other one's in. So, anybody have any questions? Any comments? Anything of that nature? No. Well, I'm very happy for all of you that have joined me today. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Um, love y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Gladys. I hope you keep feeling better every day. I'm praying for you. So you have guys have a great day. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's UFO day. Okay. Bye.